standard cadence. All right, they are officially going
started.
now. Looks like my rat's a little behind, so I'm gonna actually refresh my rat, which is a weird sentence. All in on green bat. Yeah, I saw green bat the other day. I'm not sure if you saw that run. I had one of the craziest Necrodancer runs I've ever had.
I don't think so, no.
Basically, I saw a green bat in 1-1.
Okay.
And I was gonna reset, but I'm like, I gotta play this run. It's a green bat run. So I was playing it, and then Charles decided to lay on my headphone cord and unplug it. And then my game froze, and then I plugged in my headphones, and my mic was working, but the game sound wasn't. And I played the rest of the game without sound.
Oh, wow.
And I won, too. It was ridiculous.
Nice.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. But I ended up getting like a really strong build. I think I had was it an obsidian? No, it was a titanium broadsword with the Boots of Pain. So it was also a Boots of Pain run, and I was just crushing stuff. Like, Boots of Pain are amazing. I'm sad we haven't seen any yet. But you don't tend to see them in shops. Or sorry, you do see them in shops, so you don't tend to see them in races.
I've hardly seen any at all. I think I've had 2 runs.
With them?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super fun, though.
One of them was with a cat. It was so good.
Oh, that would be good. And Shax goes down trying some bomb strats. Did he double bomb himself there? What happened?
I didn't notice.
Dang. All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
No sweat. Yeah, so Rat did a little bit of weapon swap in there. He's got a holster, and he had
Holster OP.
multiple weapons. Yeah, holster OP. I made that mistake last week. Who picks up a holster, honestly? And then, of course, the holster saves the run. Glass flail. Oh, yeah. Deep Blues is terrifying with Ring of Shadows. Rat handles it just fine, but honestly, because you cannot see what's going on.
I mean, just once you kill... If you just keep track of the knights and the queen and stay safe, it's... I mean, sure, that's fair, but it... I don't know.
All right, fine.
I'm just better than you, basically.
Yeah, you're just better than me. No problem. No big deal. All right, so he has both the Transmute Spell and the Transmute Scroll, so we'll see what happens there. Now, I don't think it's the case that the Transmute Scroll guarantees better items.
I think they both just do random.
I think it's random, but the scroll is the entire level, whereas the spell is just what's immediately next to you, right?
Mm-hmm. Just like the 3x3 area around you.
Right.
Which can be fun if you, like, drop 2 bombs.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw Jack doing that, and I'm like, oh, that's genius. That's a really cool thing. So Rat is really taking his time, which is understandable since Shax did die. Finding... now he's got double whips. Now, if only you could use them both at the same time. That'd be the best.
Like Doc.
Exactly. Yeah, it would be. Yeah. I was trying to think of a character that uses double whips, and was like, oh, no. Fireball scroll pickup, so that's 8 damage instantly.
Like 2 Indiana Joneses.
Nice. I'll take it. I will take it. All right. And so that's one of the new bomb strats from Shax's side, where you just kind of wipe out one of the conga lines. When they're the tight conga line like that, you got to kind of wipe it out like that. Omega Red. Okay, apparently a character named Omega Red has 2 whips. So there you go. I feel like most characters wouldn't because it's kind of a useless thing.
What did Shax do with the conga line bombing?
Oh, so he took out... Yeah, so sometimes bomb strats are impossible with a particular weapon, like, for example, the broadsword that he has. So he needed to take out one of the conga lines to then get to the throne to bomb it, which is faster than if you had to take out both. So it's still technically a faster strat. It's just not as fast. But you do have to, do that sometimes now with the current setups. So by the way, I don't know if you saw...
You're saying he bombed a conga line or something.
Oh, no. Bombing conga by taking out one of the lines. Yeah. Omega Red is one of the X-Men villains. Oh, yeah, I knew that. I don't really remember what he looks like, though. I'm going to guess that he's red. Anyway, so yeah, I was going to say that Rat has a lot of equipment right now. There's no way that little tiny rat is actually carrying all that stuff. And a blood drum find decides to not pick it up. Probably a wise call. I mean, the blood drum's a cool idea, but I think it really only is good when it's synergizing with blood weapons.
Or he's got a heal spell.
Yeah, so he could be dishing out a lot of damage, but he also is already dishing out a lot of damage. If we're talking like enemies had a ton of health, like, imagine that this game, you know, you'd find just standard enemies with like 10 health and stuff like that. Then yes,
sure.
then that would be good. It would be way faster than just taking them out. But I think that maybe the blood drum isn't quite reaching its full potential, just because you know there's not enough enemies that aren't like already being one-shotted by his glass broadsword.
Yeah.
So it's really just the like death metal, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And a nice dodge by Rat there with his little halo and wings. I love it. He was about to get clapped out and he slip-slided back. Sorry, what's that? He's been playing pretty safe?
A bit safer here, yeah, which is, you know, definitely smart.
Of course, yeah, and looking to take this... So he sees a death metal, he decides to swap over to his... Oh,
did those beetles not bounce? Did you see that? The ice beetle should have killed him right there.
Yeah, I think that's a thing...
Like, because he unshielded or something?
I think it's because he unshielded. But I'm not positive about that.
Because that used to kill you.
Yeah, that... Interesting. I'm going to actually jump in there and ask Rat, because he'll know.
Yep.
So I'll be right back. Hey everybody, Rat, congrats. Should that beetle have killed you there? Right at the end on the bounce trap. Yeah, Rat. So the beetle jumped onto the bounce trap, but then also, I guess, lost his shell, so he turned it into not a bounce trap. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that would hit you normally.
That would normally hit you.
No, that don't hit you, but they used to turn the bounce trap into ice or fire or cold, basically, but they don't anymore, but they still don't hit you.
I see. Okay, cool. Just wondering. Oh. Well, congrats, Rat, and Rat's up 1-0, and good luck on the next race. Alright, we're back. Yeah, I guess it was because he dropped his shell.
I think the bounce trap was still there afterward. He didn't drop his... Which... I don't know, that was just weird.
I don't know, there seemed to be some confusion in there as well. Okay, Rat needs a moment, so we're gonna give Rat a moment.
Cheat engine.
Turn off his cheat engine, yeah. So we'll switch back to the cam and see if it's working. It's still a little delayed. Not bad, though. Hi, everybody. Check out my neat shirt. It's a Necrodancer shirt. That's pretty cool. And so, yeah, we're gonna take a week off next week, but we'll be resuming January 2nd with the Bard races, which are cool. If you're interested in Bard racing, please sign up at the website. I'm going to actually make sure that Nightbot is back up, and then we can use all the sweet commands that we put in. Nightbot is so dead, we're getting like a bad gateway error from Nightbot. Nightbot is like dead and buried.
Nightbot, please.
Please. No, they like cremated Nightbot and then shot him into space or something.
Wow.
That's what happened to Nightbot. Poor Nightbot. All right. I think they're going.
Oh. Okay, go.
They are going. So I didn't.
Right.
I started the time a little late, and I need to switch the scene. Sorry about that, guys.
Excellent pickup there, Obsidian Rapier.
I missed it. Okay, I'm gonna just refresh Shakes. But yes, very nice. Let me know if something disastrous happens to Shakes. Okay, I'm back. About 30 seconds for Shakes.
Yeah, I'm at 29 for him. I'm only at 14 for Rat. Or how are you?
Yeah,
there?
Rat. I was at 14 now. I wonder if I'm a little behind for him as well.
Kind of weird.
Awesome. Alrighty. Yes, Cass, I got the Super Meat Boy music. I dropped that in there. It used to be just Isaac and Necrodancer, and actually the Isaac stuff is a little bit chiller than the other stuff, which it's not quite as fitting for racing, but it's still super good. All right. Okay, and Shax is obviously going
on that spike trap.
Classic spike trap. That happened in a race recently where it was just
it was last week.
Yeah, it was so funny with the spike trap, just everything just dropping. Yes, DJC, you are guaranteed second place. Congratulations. You played very well. So that's really awesome for you. So was he a 3-0 or did he just have a good 2-1? No, he lost. I think everybody lost at some point.
I don't know.
Check that. Yeah, everybody has lost one, which is interesting. Nobody's totally dominating, which is kind of cool.
Looks like Rat hit a glass shrine. I missed it. I don't know.
Yes, yeah, he did, and then picked up the lead. Or no, he might have bought it. I think he bought it. I'm not actually 100% there. I was looking at the stats, but I think
kind
I
of weird
saw
that he would have that much money, though. I don't know.
That is also true, but not impossible. Because I think everything's sort of dropped down in price. There is a hidden shop there. Yeah, it's a glass shop. Yep, he bought it. Buys the glass armor as well. He is falling behind quite disastrously, though. He really needs to pick up the pace here, because...
I mean, Shaxx immediately got this Obsidian Rapier, so
yeah, there's really not too much he can do about it, but he does need to really pick up the pace. He took a long time to set up his build there. Hopefully he can make it go fast. I mean, Glass Cat is not the fastest, but it is fast.
It's really good.
It is really good.
I mean, like...
I think just it's also dangerous is the problem.
I would say it's technically very fast in the sense that you can kill stuff and move at the same time. But then on top of that, it's, do you know how to use it well? And are there other things like, a flail that can help you take trapdoors? But if you look at it sort of simplistically, a cat is a very fast weapon.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, trapdoors do feel a little more comfortable with the cat sometimes, just because you can sideswipe things without getting yourself in danger. And Shaxx is going to bomb for a map. At this point, he can take a little bit of time. Wait a minute. Rat is already on his... he's coming into Zone 3. He's actually caught right up. That was a super fast Zone 2. I blinked and it was already... Yeah, he's caught up entirely.
Zone 2s go by really fast, though.
They can, and he actually is past Shaxx at this point. He's got that glass cat. Nice. He's comfortably jumping into the... Oh, mistimed the elemental there, which can be so easy to do because they move every 3 beats, and so you forget.
They don't have a helpful animation.
No, they don't. And so he got sort of donked there by that elemental. I gotta watch those Klappas, but handling it pretty nicely. And yeah, this is interesting. Rat is coming back with a vengeance, and I mean, I'm not gonna call it, but no, I'm definitely not. I'm not. No, never mind. Nothing. Not saying. Nope. Just saying that if Rat wins, we're going to see this matchup again, which is really exciting because these guys are... This is some equal matching here, for sure. And they're both on 3-3. Oh, Shaxx is on the boss fight. And Rat got a really trolly map set up there, and it looks like it doesn't matter. Rat goes down, and Shaxx wins it. Wow, I shouldn't have said anything. I am so sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Squagga. I'm so sorry. The Condor logo has a Trogdor look to it. Yeah, it does. That's the Condor itself with the wing. It's first, the pixel version.
An S.
The pixel version of this.
Draw a more different S.
Condor. Yeah, that should be our theme song. Condor. Burninating all the death metal. Yeah, we definitely need to do a parody Trogdor that's Condor. That needs to happen. Maybe that's what I'll do on my break.
Get that as your new... Replace your ham animation with that.
That'd be awesome.
Or just play them both one after another.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Well, I can make a really obnoxious follower alert. That's like
a just all the
Condor time. Thing. Or I mean, my donation animation is more specific to my channel. I for a while didn't. Wow, are you seeing what we got going on Rat's side?
Yeah. How did he open that? Wait, what just happened? How did he get that?
That was a chest.
That just a chest? Gotcha.
And he got the monocle from a blood shop. Oh, yep. Bounce trap!
Bounce traps are so nasty.
The headless skeletons.
You really have to respect the bounce traps in this game.
Yes, you do. You need to respect them. You need to treat them nicely. Take them out for a nice dinner.
If they're anywhere near a slime, then you have to, pay double attention. But the hard part,
move it, not a green slime.
True. The hard part in the first place is just being like we were saying last week, just expanding your gaze to notice that there's a bounce trap over there, outside of where you usually need to look.
I think by the time he saw the bounce, it was already too late, unfortunately. And he had the makings of a pretty delicious build. And Shakes Just getting some real luck here.
Ooh, get the gi.
Yeah, get the gi. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Use trapdoors. Get the gi.
Nope.
Not very
Totally
safe,
missed the gi.
But get it, because it's more fun.
Nope, didn't take it. I mean, it's more dangerous and he doesn't get a bomb, but it looks like he's not using bomb strats anyways because he got the tight conga line, so...
Ooh, Rat just got
Ring of Phasing.
which he's really good with.
And, yeah, not only does he have the Ring of Phasing, but he also has the Torch of Foresight, which is really good.
Yeah.
You find those... and, like, dealing with trapdoors is so easy with the Ring of Phasing.
Uh-huh.
Takes
Especially
the Infernal
if they're next
Torch.
to a wall, you don't even have to deal with enemies if you can just phase over to it, you know?
Yeah. Oh, and he's knocking down the... that's smart, putting the crate down there. Hopefully he gets something cool.
Got the cheese. Good luck.
Got the cheese. Nice. Yeah, that'll help. So now what do? Go for a weapon?
For Rat?
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good torch. I don't know if you really necessarily want a different torch.
Oh yeah, that's definitely
like
especially
vision
compared to
is
that
good
broadsword.
though. I mean, what's the vision on the foresight? Is it
It's
just
just
a basic?
just basic, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's sufficient.
But it gives you mapping though, like.
Yeah, well, it gives you mapping and it shows you where like the super valuable trapdoors are when you have ring of phasing. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
but he's got to keep up with Shax. Shax is just motor, and he's getting those obsidian builds. And Rat just isn't quite getting everything he needs here. And he got a really crappy layout again. He got one of those trolley zone 2s, but he handled it very nicely. Oh, and I love when you can just kill the Minotaur like that. He didn't actually need to back off when the Minotaur's stuck behind an enemy, and you can just reach through and kill him. Really nice.
That longsword.
Yeah. All right, he's getting there. If he finds a quick trapdoor, he'll catch right up.
Let's see if he glasses up or not.
Yeah, I don't know if you would, because you would end up losing the Torch of Foresight.
He's got this torch, yeah. Ooh, double bomb. Wow. I guess he does have a lot of bombs to spare.
Yeah, that was a pretty good idea, I think. Watch that wind spell. Oh, okay, it's fine. I freaked out for a second, because wind spell into a mushroom is just painful whenever that happens.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just. I mean, the Torch of Foresight is not going to give you the foresight to see that coming. That doesn't happen necessarily. That was a stretch. I tried. My brain's trying to make connections in this here. I was going to say in my brain, but that's just the most redundant thing I've ever said. All right. I'm sputtering here, folks. Save me. Yeah, Rat's kind of getting trolled with the Ring of Phasing currently. And he's slowing down, and Shax jumps down a trapdoor. Oh, but he killed the...
Oh, was that an accident?
No,
Oh,
I think he already killed the mini boss. Yeah, I'm not watching Shax as closely, so. So Shax built up another nice lead there as Rat kind of got trolled a little bit.
Check out those hearts.
Oh.
And he actually doesn't have glass, so.
5 hearts. Yeah, he's in a nice health situation. He is looking very healthy today. Very healthy indeed. But yeah, he's got a really nice scenario, and Rat, I think, just needs to rely on some YOLO trapdoors. Basically,
he's got the mapping for it.
Oh, and he's got the freeze spell, which is really nice.
Oh, wow.
And a really, look at how many traps he's got. None. Oh, watch out, you were on hot coals there. Watch the clappas. Watch it. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what happened there. It looked like the clappa was going to clap, and then he didn't clap.
So the thing is, the enemies continue their beat cycle while you're in the wall. So, like, every 4th beat, they'll clap.
Oh.
It's not every 4th beat they're active.
This is so sketchy.
Oh, Rat, get the thing. Get the thing. Yes. Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but he might be too little too late. Shax is...
That's true.
Well, he's got all of the Beatles. Ringo and George and everybody all up in his face. Handles it. But now he's got bats up in his grill. Handling that as well. And it looks like Shax... missing a couple beats, almost gets roasted. Really fast. Rat getting trolled, picks up the Ring of Mana, which is a really nice pickup, but Rat just suffering some rough ones here. Couple of really rough ones. I feel for Rat, I really do. Wind spell? Yeah, the phasing is rough.
It feels a little clunky. I mean, I don't know a better way of doing it, but it's really awkward to get used to. With like what you're saying there, Arachnus, about the armadillos and like with that thing that with the enemies keeping their beat cycle, like I was saying.
Yeah, that's very confusing
hard to learn.
sometimes. Yeah, I didn't actually even know that. But it's hard because there's some subtle complexities to these weapons and items that you just don't necessarily like you don't get them all the time, so it's hard to notice and remember and all these things. You're better off just like watching other people and just exposing yourself as much as possible to all the different aspects of the game so you can pick these sorts of things up. Yeah, Will's right. I mean, these races are going so fast. All of the races against Rat are like ridiculous pace. And,
yeah, how fast is that one?
So far, Rat won with a 6-minute, and then Shax with a 4:42, and then a 5:31. That was a 5:31. So guys, I do realize I am dropping a few frames, so we're just gonna see if we can wait it out just a split second here.
Just pick it back up.
Ride the storm. Yeah, I'm trying, but they're just slipping through my fingers. So
we'll get better gloves.
I'll try. And then fish or webbed gloves,
Sure.
like Aquaman. Yeah, everyone's pulling off some super fast runs, and that's got to be super frustrating for Rat. I do feel for him. I mean, that's just got to be super frustrating. I felt the same way when I played Slack in the Balls of Steel. When I went down to Slack, Slack was just having better builds, and I was behind him by like a floor, and he just beat me, and I'd be like, what can I do? I don't know. I mean, it's bad to just blame RNG, but RNG does play a factor when you're this close in level, which is why I'm excited for the Bard races, because I think the Bard races are going to split hairs a little nicer than these races do, where RNG isn't going to matter quite as much. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, my frames have stabilized. Sorry, so we're going to get started in a moment. Go ahead, Pants.
Like if you know, when the map trolls you and you end up in the wrong corner, you can get back really easily with Bard compared to Cadence.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, frames are back. I'm letting them know, so ready when they are. That's I'm actually glad that happened when it did, because it didn't start until after the race, and it is now seemed to have stabilized, so that's nice. And it never actually dropped, which is also good. My internet is duty face. It's duty face. All right. Just to say in a really professional manner.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rat versus Shax.
Where'd he
Rat
go?
needs to win here. Rat's race is on the line. Now, we should pay close attention to see if Rat does anything different. I mean, since I don't think he's ever been in this situation before in a tournament where he's been in elimination. I mean, he's won.
That's true, yeah.
Won the Balls of Steel. He crushed in the Balls of Steel, right? So I don't know if he's ever been in this scenario, and so we'll see how he plays with it. I mean, it might be a new Rat, it might be the old Rat, you know, playing just normal. I mean, that's probably the best thing to do. You don't want to on-the-fly change your strategies, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Ooh, there goes.
Yeah,
Shax.
and Shax goes down, so, I mean, the door is just slightly ajar for Rat, but then he had to reset as well, so it's pretty much back to square one. And now, Pants, you and I have both actually raced in these style of events, and I think something that might not translate to the standard viewer is the sort of ups and downs you feel. Like, you watch The Other Racer, right?
Yeah.
When you race, and you're watching them open black chests and pick things up, and you're watching them reset, and you're watching, and every time your emotions go up and down, and all of a sudden, oh no, they picked up a glass cat. And you have to sort of shake it out, not let it worry you too much, and just focus on your run. But it's really hard to do. It does play a major factor, and I could see the benefit of not watching. But I think it's largely outweighed by just knowing whether you can speed up or slow down.
Yeah, I guess I don't get that sort of, I don't know.
Rat's got a good situation here. Knock Rat down there, and he's got 7 bombs, so he can easily get whatever's in here. Let's see.
Which is all terrible.
Oh, Rat. Yeah, you don't want any of those things.
Like, possibly the bag, but it's like, it's not worth the beats to go pick it up.
No, that is the worst. That has got to be the worst. It's not even like an obsidian crossbow. It's just a gold crossbow.
Can't even use it as a dagger.
Yeah, it's just bad. I mean, That's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It really is.
He has all the
Oh,
bombs.
Shaxx misreading that and was diagonal from the Minotaur and ended up trying to walk into him there. And a very nice double bomb strat from RatRacing.
Yeah.
I have not perfected that at all. I'm pretty bad at it. And it's hard because you have to do some weird, like, you can't go diagonal. You can't make them go diagonal. You need them to stay within the bomb's radius. And he finds a titanium as a nice, safe weapon. I think I'd be happy picking that up if I was Rat, especially being ahead. Just don't get lasered.
Excellent use of the dragon cannon.
Yeah, using that dragon cannon to its full potential. Yeah, he's shoop de whooping. Very nice.
Yeah.
And getting a little bit of a map troll here. I hate when it looks like this. When it's the three-way, you kind of just hope for a trapdoor, which is I think probably what he was looking for there. And this sucks because now what do? You just gotta struggle and try and find the find the exit. Oh, okay. I think you're like about 5 seconds ahead of me. I'm gonna actually do a quick refresh, so if anything exciting happens, let me know. I shouldn't have done that when he dropped down into a trapdoor, but he handled it fine. Lock shop fine for Shaxx, so I think he's gonna bomb in. And
he's gonna get 2 obsidian items and cheater shoes.
Yeah.
Oh, his stuff was pretty bad too.
No, his stuff was pretty bad too. Not worth the bombs. I mean, the double heart containers would have been all right, and maybe being at half heart container, it might have been worth it. But
not worth the time collecting the money for that.
Yeah, or wasting, because he had 3 bombs. He just used a bomb, right? So he had 3 bombs.
Yeah.
So he would have still had a bomb left over. But he is pretty far behind, so I mean, he's gonna want to keep going. And a nice bomb strat there, a little bit of swag there. Didn't even see that bomb as he hops off and does the damage. That was very nice. And he's putting away some of these ghosts, just sort of taking his time, which is not fast, but it is safe. And with the new RNG, sometimes you gotta do that. Yeah, as DJ's saying, double bomb can be tricky, and it can really mess you up. I think it was DJC earlier who tried it, and it sort of came off the wrong way.
Yeah, because you know, first of all, if you put down a bomb, you only have 1 beat to spare to get out of the way. You know, like.
Yep, that's true. So if you attack an enemy or something like that.
That's your 1 beat right there. And then in addition to that, you have to put it down in enough time for Conga to like be in the right spot, and he's moving diagonal in addition to the places that you have to move to not waste your 1 beat. And
wow, and Rat is completely disregarding the glass there.
What happened?
So there was a glass shop and a glass shrine, and he just didn't go in either. Or maybe he went in the glass shop and I missed it, but he didn't pick up anything from it.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, considering how many glass
he is pretty far ahead, and yeah, I mean, he's also suffered from, you know, the glass preventing him from, or for him dying from glass, so. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. I mean, he's not going to go as fast, but he is, well, he's about 2 floors ahead. Well, I guess Conga's going to take a little while. Oh. The kind of crappy situation here. He's going to actually have to wait for the dragon to do all this digging. I don't know. Oh, it's close. He's killed the dragon.
Nice.
And so Rat's looking to tie it up here. He's going drop down to 3-3. He decides to go in there and not
take it.
I would have bombed that shopkeeper a million times. Just a million bombs. I would have dropped all a million of my bombs on him. Why didn't Rat take that? That's very interesting. Like, I know he's trying to go fast, but he is 2 floors ahead still. I wonder if that's him just glancing over and seeing Shaxx in zone 3 and just, you know, the pressure's...
And knowing that that's 20 seconds stage
And
behind.
I don't know if you can see that there, but there is a beetle right in front of it. Nicely done by Rat. That was dicey. Handled. Yeah, I still would have bombed that. I mean, that's 3 damage... And safety. I mean, it was a guaranteed safe run at that point. Would have been able to break that barrel. Obviously, that's the most important part of the game. Okay, he's on to his boss fight here, and it's death metal. But again, 3 damage death metal is nice because you can just one-shot these beetles, and you only have to 3-shot death metal. Oh, but look at how those lined up. That was very sassy. That was a sassy maneuver. Nicely done by Rat. And Rat looks like, as long as he doesn't bathe in fire... Yes, Rat takes it, so we are going down 2-2. Rat fighting for his life. What an excellent fight. Guys, I feel like it's my responsibility to not go in there and talk to them, because I have a feeling. Previous times I've jumped down there and talked to Rat, he definitely gets in game mode. I know when I raced him, He was very short with me when I talked to him, and I'm just like, oh, hey, how's it going? So I totally get that. I totally want to respect that, so I think it's worthwhile to just keep running.
Not a bad idea.
I'm just going to say good luck to the both of you. And ready. All right, and so this is going to be whoever wins this. This is exciting, guys. Oh, my God. Whoever wins this is going to be playing against Fubzo for the finals. And
yeah, so,
that's pretty amazing. Actually, that's not entirely true. If Rat wins, then he's going to play Shax again.
In chat here, DJC and Jack, and I agree with them, would have taken the ring and gotten out of there.
Could he afford the ring?
I don't remember. I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you want that third damage. It was sort of surprising. He was only about 2 or 3 beats away from the ring. If he had the money, he should have gotten it. So I'm nervous. No? I'm actually nervous. I don't know why. I'm not racing, but I am actually nervous just in general. This is really exciting.
I believe the word you're looking for is hype.
I am hype. I am the embodiment of hype.
DJC says he had plenty of gold for it.
Ah, that's very interesting. And remember, at the beginning of the race, I said I wonder if he's gonna end up, playing a little differently or strangely because it's just he's not been in this scenario before, and how's that gonna affect his play? And I mean, he did finish, and I feel like it was a fairly safe win. I don't know where Shakes was. Did you see what floor he was on? Was he on 3-3 or 3-2?
I think one of the two. But the thing is, Rat's got a delay that
yep, like we talked about with DJ. Yeah, that delay, we can see how much closer they are than they can see, and that's a really valid point. And here, okay, so here's exactly what I was talking about. Put yourself in Shaq's shoes right now. You just lost a match. You're looking at Rat, who just picked up a glass cat in the first floor. So now you're like, okay, man, I gotta get something. And it really does mess with your head a little bit. Like, I really do remember thinking all of this while I was racing. And he just skipped a beat there, and died to death metal, and that was really tragic. I mean, that was just a straight drop beat, and those things don't really happen. I mean, if they're gonna happen, they happen on death metal.
So for me, I don't know if I mainly just look at my opponents for what tiles they're, what zone they're on.
Yeah,
I guess
probably a better idea.
Probably look at their weapon too, but I get more wound up about me making stupid deaths and this run actually counts and putting too much pressure on it, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, well, these 2-2 situations are so nerve-wracking. Rat swaps his weapon over for a glass longsword, so he's got that range now.
Doesn't go for the armor, which means either he's planning on getting rid of that later, because he does have good armor if he could get a non-glass weapon, but
yeah, but I still think at this level the chance of you getting hit twice, maybe not. I'm not sure, because glass armor is really good if you're only gonna get hit once.
It's true.
I'm very confused by what's going on here. I mean, he is fairly far ahead. I don't know if it's just not going fast, or if he's just not thinking, or hard to say. I mean, I don't want to be too critical because he is better than me, so I'm not in the right to do that.
And even if, like you were saying before, even if his moves, even if we do deem them technically wrong, he's the one racing here.
Yeah, exactly.
With everything on the line right now.
Always important to point that out.
Super impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not just fat fingering every single button and just running into walls and I don't know what I'm doing. Because that'd be me. Okay, and be careful with that. Nicely done. Now he could fireball here. There it is. Okay. Yep. Nicely done. And just a nice safe kill there. I mean, he could have done that way faster, but it was really safe and nicely done. And Shax is going down to... Oh, sorry, my mouse is on the screen. I apologize, everybody.
His glass. Rat just replaced his glass. He did that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, it was just last race that he passed up some glass shops, you were saying.
That's true.
So it sounds like he's... Oh, he's fine.
Okay.
Fireball it.
Oh, yeah, you could have fireballed while in frozen mode, right?
I think so, yeah. I was... I was actually thinking that I just know that that configuration right there, where you're like a knight's move away from the dragon, you get up just in time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. This is mesmerizing. This race is crazy. I mean, Rat's got a really comfortable lead currently, but he still does only have 2 health, so he's got to play it somewhat safe. And of course, whips can be a little trolly on your final boss, although he's already fought death metal. Whip death metal is I find the most confusing.
I think he has Conga though, which can be pretty bad too.
Especially if it's a tight layout on the Conga lines. They can be real problematic. You can't get by them. Actually, I think everything but the super wide layout doesn't work.
I guess I don't know that I played enough.
Confused goblins everywhere. That is really annoying. Okay, he handled it. Okay, sent a goblin down a trapdoor, and he's off. But if you look, Shax is catching up. I mean, now he's on the boss fight. Shax needs to find basically 2 trapdoors straight away. I don't know if Shax will be able to do that.
Yeah.
He's sort of relying on...
Rat's gonna win or lose right here.
Oh, man, and Rat
but
is...
Here comes
a clutch fireball there, and some wacky... Oh, and down goes Shax, so now Rat, who's not gonna see that for another, like, 20 seconds or so, so he doesn't know, but it looks like...
He's good.
And it looks like we're going to a game 2 of these 2 racers. Wow!
GG.